Karen from Spectrum. Thanks for meeting with me today and inviting me out here to Big H Engineering.
No problem.
So, we talked the other day on the phone and learned a little bit about what you guys are doing here and the network you guys have up and running with AT&T today. Do you mind if I use your whiteboard? I'm kind of a visual person.
Not at all. Go ahead.
Okay. So just after we talked a little bit about your network you guys have today, it sounds like a little bit of a growth limiter. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where you guys are at today. And we had a chance to talk a little bit about some of the objectives that you guys have here at Big H Engineering. I know one of them was, you had mentioned that employees are out in the field, they've got their iPads and their different devices, out in the field. You guys do a lot of work with cities and counties, and you guys have even done some work with the state now, civil engineering. And you guys are uploading a lot of information from the field, your engineers are. So one of the things you guys were saying that you want to increase productivity because people out in the field were, that demand was increasing and taking a toll on the network. So productivity, I know, was one of the things you guys wanted to work on here. What else did you guys have that you wanted to work on?
We wanted to increase revenue.
Okay.
And then we also wanted business continuity.
Okay. Something we hear from a lot of customers. So let's take a step back. This is where we want to be and where you guys are today. I mean, right now you guys have, you guys just have the business. You have your employees both here and out in the field. It sounds like that's really grown for you guys and your customers. All of these are taking a toll and creating a demand on your network. You guys have this demand, and really today with the T1s you have from AT&T, you're kind of looking at a network more like this with a demand like this. So this today is really your network capability. So let's kind of talk about the current state of Big H Engineering. Sounds like the people out in the field are really creating an issue with the network, creating some latency issues. So it sounds like that is definitely one of the things going on right now. What else would you say is your current state of Big H Engineering?
We need to be able to quickly add more bandwidth, and we need more reliability.
Okay. So would you say right now you're kind of in a break fix mode? If it breaks, you just fix it. You're not in a very proactive mode. You're more reactive and kind of stuck with your bolt-on. If you guys want to add on network bandwidth, you guys are kind of stuck, and you just have to bolt on another 1.5 meg with every T1. So you guys this is your current state right now, this latency, break fix, and kind of being stuck. So here you guys are now. You've got your business, your employees, your customers, and this demand continues to grow and continues to take a toll. Right now, this is where your network capability is, and this is really stopping you guys from getting to your objectives, to these objectives here. So I want to talk a little bit more about, why you guys are looking at this now. What's creating this need and this urgency? I mean, obviously, you guys are trying to increase the business continuity and just increase the bandwidth. What else is going on? Would you say like increasing the customer satisfaction and your employee satisfaction is part of the issue as well?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll say customer and employee. And then I know you guys are with the productivity issue and the latency issues. You had said the other day that you guys are having a lot of people having to work overtime. So this is actually this network is really going to help you guys increase your revenue. When you decrease the amount people are working overtime and you can get your projects done more quickly, this would really help increase revenue. So, what if we had a solution that really encompassed everything here? And I want to transition a little bit and talk about, why Spectrum Business and why we have such a great solution for customers. Really, I think there's 3 big reasons that we have such a great solution. We've got one network, meaning Spectrum owns our network, we build our networks, we're going to own it from our central office all the way into your server room. So this is our network we're building, we don't lease from anyone else. So we're controlling our network. You've got one number, and I know today with AT&T sometimes you guys have issues, and depending on if it's a voice issue or an internet issue, you have different numbers to call. When you're a customer with Spectrum Business, we have one number to call. You're going to call down to our Network Operations Center. They're based out of Louisville, Kentucky, so they're US based, and you're going to get a technician on the phone. You're not going to get somebody who answers the phone, enters your issue, and then 4 hours later you hope somebody calls you back that actually is looking at your issue. You're actually going to have somebody on the phone looking at the issue with you right away. So you're going to have one number, no matter what the issue is. You're going to have one number to call. You're going to have one team. You're going to continue to have myself, my sales engineer, and then once your account is up and running, you're going to also have an account manager to help take care of the account. So anything that comes up in the future, whether it's billing, moves, ads, changes, service issues, this team's going to be able to help you. And not only are we going to be able to help you with issues as they come up, but we're going to sit down and look at your network for you guys whenever you want to and decide where you guys are at today, and if there's anything we can do to help you, get better, get to where you want to be. So all of this is really going to help you guys with your initiatives you have here at Big H Engineering. I can't spell initiatives, but you know what I'm saying, Alex, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So does this all sound pretty good to you?
Yeah.
All right. So, I was thinking about a couple other customers we have that you may be familiar with. Had similar situations. Holland Construction. I know they do a lot of work similar to what you guys do. In fact, you guys probably work together sometimes since they do the actual physical construction. You guys have probably done some engineering with them, haven't you?
Yeah, we have.
So they were in a similar situation. They were with another carrier using T1s, and we put them on our fiber for their voice and their internet network. The thing that really drove it for them is they had a lot of employees doing work from home, work out in the field, and that bandwidth demand was really taking a toll and just frustrating the internal employees. So adding this fiber, moving to the fiber network really helped them out a lot. Really has made a difference for their employees and their business, and soon the customers should be seeing that impact as well. The other one we're working with is HMG Engineering, similar firm to you guys as well. They're based out of Carlisle, Illinois. They actually were a customer with Spectrum Business already, but they were on our coax network. And again, there's a cap to how much bandwidth they can have for upload and download. And they reached that cap, and they really needed a more long-term solution that would let them grow and give them the bandwidth they needed today and whatever that would come tomorrow too. So we're really able to help out both of these clients, and I know you guys are familiar with both of them. So just want to talk a little bit more about what we need to do next, both of us. Our next steps. A lot of this is really on my side of the house. We need to request a survey, a fiber survey to your address. All this does is we'll send a local technician out and he'll do a survey telling us how far our fiber is, how long it's going to take to get to here, how much it's going to cost to bring it here. Once we have that in hand, we will be able to put together a design and a proposal. So my engineer and I will work on that. Once we have this survey back, we'll be able to put that together. And then the next thing we will need your help with is let's want to set up a follow-up meeting. Once we have all this done, I'd like to just sit down. I'll bring my sales engineer with me next time and go through the design proposal and see if we've got a good solution for you guys. We'll go through it and see if this makes sense for Big H Engineering. We should be able to get everything by next Wednesday. Would you be able to meet with us then sometime?
Yeah.
Okay, sound good?
Everything sounds good.
All right, well thanks so much, Alex.
Thank you.
All right.